I'm Tracy Matisak. I'm here with Rob Mihalko, and Rob is Vice President, Business Networks Marketing for Ariba. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Talk a little bit about the growth of the Ariba Network and its ability to help selling organizations with their B2B customers.
Absolutely. So Ariba Network started in 1999, and it focused on sort of one thing, which was we call indirect procurement. And what it is, it helped buying organizations send purchase order documents to their sellers. So sort of one business process, one document, and one type of, we call commerce. Today, the Ariba Network is a broad-based commerce platform. It supports about $600 billion US dollars in transactions, and it's across a range of different business processes. So it's not just invoices, it now spans all the way from leads to contracts, to bidding events, to negotiations, invoices, and now payments. So we call that whole market to cash process. Now this network covers all those different areas. And it's not just indirect spend either. It's also, we're getting indirect materials, complex services. So all the different types of commerce, business commerce that companies have, they now can use the Ariba Network to address their business challenges.
So talk about then the specific benefits as it relates to selling organizations.
Yeah, so there's really four sort of key benefits. First of all, finding buyers ready to buy. This is one of the biggest challenges that suppliers have, is how do they know the moment of truth when a buying organization is interested in buying their product? They have budget and they're ready to act on that. And our systems are designed in a way that buying organizations have our solution on their desktops, and so we can provide access, allowing sellers to put their goods and services in front of buyers when they're in the act of buying. The second is accelerating the sales cycle. This is everything from leads to negotiations, order contracts, orders and invoices, all of those different sort of transactional elements between buyers and sellers. It's not uncommon for companies to experience 75% increase in cycle time for these activities. So it really is a real benefit to getting business done faster. The third is improved customer retention. And because our solutions, many times our buyers' organizations buy the solution initially, and sellers, when they sign up to it, they're complying with how the buyer wants to do business. And because they're complying, then that gives sort of a leg up on the companies who aren't able to comply. And so many of our sellers will tell us that they have higher retention rates and higher renewal rates with their customers who are using Ariba versus those who are not. And the last is predict and apply cash. And this is a key thing. This is like the paper chase. When a selling organization does all the hard work, they win the business, they perform the work, and they send an invoice, and it goes who knows where within a buying organization. And selling organizations often don't have visibility into the status of their invoice or when they're going to get paid. And particularly for a small to medium-sized business, this can be very disconcerting, particularly if they have payroll to meet or other obligations. And so using Ariba provides a level of insight into their payment cycle that they don't have in other places, and it's a real benefit to selling organizations.
Yeah, it makes all the difference in terms of planning, just being able to be agile and make some decisions, and that sort of thing. So Rob, if there were one thing that has you most excited about Ariba, what would it be?
Yeah, I really have to say it's the diversity of companies who are using our tool. We have over 1.7 million organizations using Ariba. They're in 190 countries, transacting in over 70 currencies. And we have everything from the global 2,000 selling organizations all the way down to small local companies and everything in between. And so it's really amazing to see companies use the tool, become successful, achieve their business objectives, and really it's becoming sort of a platform to sort of simply but yet powerfully participate in this digital economy that we talked about earlier.
Come a long way since 1999.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We have been talking with Rob Mihalko. He is Vice President, Business Networks Marketing for Ariba. Rob, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Ms. Tracy.